Hey there, what's up, guys? Tech Guy 5 today coming to you from DayZ Standalone. And today I'm going to cover a very, very important topic when it comes to surviving in DayZ Standalone, and that is health, bleeding, hunger, and thirst. I know there are a lot of videos out there that cover this topic, but my main goal is to explain this in 5 minutes or less, because usually when you need to learn how bleeding works, it's when you're actually bleeding. So it's important to know how to do that and get that information quickly. Now, first, you want to know that in DayZ Standalone, you're able to consume food and water. If you don't know already, don't consume rotten food. That will make you sick and you will throw up, and that's bad. Anyway, in the latest update to DayZ, which was released, I believe, on February 7th, they changed the way that worked, and it will now tell you when you've had a sufficient amount of food and/or water. And this is useful because to be able to heal properly, you need to have enough of those substances. Now, at the beginning, when you first spawn, you'll spawn thirsty and occasionally hungry, and you'll get rid of those buffs. Those buffs appear as yellow, and they appear in the top right of your inventory area, as you probably well know. But it it doesn't mean anything when there's nothing there. It means you're not healing, you're not healthy per se, but you're not injured either. Now, also when you spawn, you do not start at full health. However, you start at the middle, and there are no signs of you being low health. However, if you get injured, which is a very obvious sign, and you've probably all had it by now, it looks something like this. Now, what you just saw happened was I took a hit, and when I took a hit, I lost a considerable amount of blood, I started bleeding, and I lost health. Now, that will eventually, if you don't treat your bleeding, it will eventually, you will go unconscious, and then you will die if you're not bandaged by a teammate or yourself if you can do it. You can tell exactly how much blood you've lost by the grayness of your screen. It's also called saturation, but grayness is the way to tell. You can see in this video that I'm very low saturation, and if it would continue, I would eventually go unconscious, and then if it weren't for my teammate being there, I would end up dying. Now, the big question is how to heal this. Well, thanks to the new patch, it's become considerably easier. To be able to heal your character, there are 3 steps you have to take. Step 1, you want to drink as much water as you can, but don't wait until it says you're stuffed. Drink about, if you can get to a water fountain, spam that for a while. If you can't, I'd say drink about 2 full canteens. Also, make sure you cram down a lot of food. It will take a lot of cans of food. I'd estimate between 4 to 6, and you will know when you've eaten enough by a handy new indicator that they added into the game recently, which you can see here. So if you notice the bright green, energized and hydrated, as you could probably tell, energized means that you're full on food, and hydrated means that you have sufficient amount of water. The colors do vary. The darker green represents that you're healing at a slow rate, and the bright green, which you see here, indicates that you're healing at maximum speed. What happens first you get injured and you drink a plenty of water and food, and then you will notice that you have the bright green, energized, and hydrated. You need both of these. Once you have both, you're now healing your blood, and you can see the change in the saturation increasing. When now after that, then you will get the buff that says that you're healing, and that will happen after you have full blood and you also maintain the full water and food. And when you're healing, now you're healing your health, and that will give you a specific buff, which you can see here. And it's also worth noting that the color of the healing buff that you see here is also the color of the slow healing when you have the energized and hydrated that I do not have footage of. Now, after having the healing buff and maintaining the bright green, energized, and hydrated, you will eventually get the healthy buff. And the healthy buff means that you're at full health and blood and everything. And once you're there, you can take quite a few hits, and that means that you are now fully recovered. Health is represented by blurriness. So if your screen is blurry or not blurry, that respectively refers to how much health you have. And that just about does it for this 5-minute video about how to heal yourself. So please comment, like, subscribe, and be expecting more videos from me regarding DayZ Standalone and Rust. Goodbye.